Yay. Okay. Well, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have this opportunity to share with you today, because like Elaine said, this leadership call was unbelievable. I mean, like we're literally screaming to each other anyway. And so we're going to jump right into what I consider to be this Olympic-sized pool of great news. And so you can see there, is it clear? Is it clear now? Okay, so we're going to go, the call started with, oh boy. Okay, the call started with emphasis on performance bonus, which is qualifying our business. And look at the difference here. Do you want to make a penny for every sale, or do you want to make a quarter? Okay, so this is what was shared to begin with, that they, let's see, I think I went too far. Yes. Okay. They have just rolled out, they've just actually amplified what they've been doing with the performance bonus. And so it says for new people that qualify, you have to have at least 1,800 points, and you have to be able to qualify for two months. Okay. In order to do that, this is for a bonus from corporate. If you qualify for 2 months in a row. What's different now, if you do it in 10 days from becoming qualifying sales coordinator, you get a $300, or you can get a $300 or $400 reward, depending on if it's 10 days or a month. But now the sponsor is also going to get, if they qualify, if they're still qualified in those first 2 months, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this yet. If they qualify in their first 2 months, they will get a $400 bonus each. But if they do it in 3 months or 4 months, then they get the $100 bonus each. So that's what's new. The qualifiers always got the bonus, but the supporter of the sponsor of that new qualifier did not get one. And so now that's what they're doing. The caveat is that both the QSC must qualify in 2 consecutive months, and so much the sponsor. Okay. And they're going to start that with February and March business. So anybody that gets qualified, that becomes a QSC now and qualifies their business, if they do it in February and March, and their sponsor is qualified in February and March, which of course we would all hope that in every case, then they're going to, both get a bonus, which is really, really exciting.
Hey, Brenda.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go back there. I think just for a little bit of clarification.
Yeah.
When it comes to we're talking kind of two different things, because they've got two different things.
Shoot, sorry.
They've got two different things that they're talking about on that screen. Number one is if you have a partner and you're promoting that partner to QSC, we've always been able to get the matching as an upline. We're always able to get that matching reward as well. That one has been in place. But what you're talking about is the 10%, it is the performance bonus, in that if you're qualifying your business, you have a partner who has just become qualified, they will get a brand new $100 bonus. And then you, as their upline, if you're qualified, get a brand new bonus also. So it was kind of like, I think it was a bit, two different things. So did that, I don't know if that helped clarify it any. So we'll still get the matching bonuses if we bring a new partner up to QSC, but now we're getting this new $100 bonus, and so will our new qualifier.
Thank you, because obviously I didn't understand it as many times as I've been over this. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and if not, we'll try to. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate you doing that. But I do know that here's another new bonus that's coming out. Now we're going to be able to get a bonus for it when you have a partner that gets to Partner Plus. and they get their bonus either in 10 days for $50 or 30 days for $100. The sponsor, as long as they're qualifying, will get the bonus too. We've never had that before. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I thought that was amazing. I mean, they really are, they're doing everything they can to help us be successful and to be rewarded for it. And so these changes, they said they're going to try this out for 2023. And if people love it, and why wouldn't they? Then they're going to go on. They'll decide at the end of the year whether or not to keep doing this, or maybe increase it. You never know the way they're going. So I was really excited about that. Okay. This is really, really exciting. Okay, since the company launched our ad campaign last month, look at these. And this has driven those. Let me. Can you see it? Okay, because on mine it's over here. Okay, so when you look at this, the numbers, over 67 million impressions. That means, you know, people that they think at least saw the ads. The corporate, whether it was on Instagram, Facebook, or TV. And I've had several people that all they know is that I sell Juice Plus or that I take Juice Plus have said, I saw your ad. The paid ads and corporate social posts have gone from 41 million up to 41 million. It's up 5,500%. Isn't that incredible? And that unique visitors to the Juice Plus website, people who have never been there before, didn't even know about it, has gone up 59% just in these few weeks. And the Google search for Juice Plus has gone up 11% versus last year, and it's 50% up from even December. So these ad campaigns have made an incredible difference. You know, as a partner with our company, I mean, we already understand the power of our product, but now with this ad campaign, the world is learning about who we are and what we do. And so, you know, this message is for all of us. What we want to do is make sure that we do not stop sharing. I mean, we do not stop sharing because the world is looking for health and hope, and we have something for both. And so I'm just so excited about what they're doing, and that we also learned that more ads are going to be coming. Okay, so now because of those ads, we've got all these new partnerships that are coming. Like there's one with an organization called Food Finders, and they did an event. They did a Zoom about it. It generated 412 million unique views. This one partnership, and then there's this famous chef called Gail Simmons, and she has a website called Healthy Eating Made Easy. She talks about, well, she's one of the top chefs, right? And it talks about that Gail Simmons, on her new season, is going to be talking about Juice Plus, which is so exciting. And you'll see at the bottom of the screen that there's a link to that. I will put that in when we post this on on Team Extreme. I'll put that down in the link down in the comments so that we can have it. But people are coming from everywhere because she's got 3 different ways: Healthy Eating Made Easy, Food Finders, and now she partners with our Juice Plus company. So really, really exciting. Okay, why isn't it moving? There. Okay. The other big deal that we've had is for the January shred was the new single complete pouch. When for the first time with our January shred, which is usually our biggest one of the year, they offered people could try the complete just with a one bag order. Because of that, existing customers that had never ordered complete. There were 300,000 emails that went out to partners who had never ordered complete, and to existing customers who hadn't ordered it in the last 6 months. So of those 300,000, there was a 50% where they opened the email rate. I love that they can track all this. And that one email generated 4,500 new orders. Isn't that amazing? And so what and it also gave them a next step. So wait till you hear what they're going to do. That just shows you an example of the email that they got that they were able to click on, because they can track all this now. Okay, so now this is so cool. If you look at where it says first email, the orange down at the bottom were people who bought after the first email in the month of January. And then then over here on the second side, it's when the people that hadn't bought, they sent out the second email to them, and then that many people bought, okay, over the 2 months. I mean, over the month. So then the black one in the middle are the people who went ahead, instead of buying the single or maybe in addition, they also bought a 4-month supply. But the really exciting one was that the blue line is people who went ahead and bought another product because of that email. Isn't that exciting? So, I mean, they are really helping us with getting customers. Okay, I'm sure you're cheering. I just can't hear you. Okay, so now, if I could just figure out how to do that there. Okay, so because that campaign was so incredible for February, for Heart Month, they're doing a very unique, it's a brand new thing, another Omega special, because, you know, the Omegas target our heart too. And so they sent out, again, the 300,000 emails to existing partners who've never ordered an Omega or who haven't ordered it in the last year, okay? And with that Omega, like Elaine was talking about on our coaching, on another chat earlier, this is for people, it doesn't mean that you've never ordered Omegas before. Even if you've previously ordered Omegas, you can still order, just place an order for Omegas and get a sample pack, which is a couple of the bars and a couple samples of the chewables, which is, you know, like Elaine and I were talking, if I was going to give somebody in person a sample, you know, I wouldn't be giving them a whole bag of, you know, of Complete or a whole bottle of Omegas. You know, I'd give them, just have them maybe even try the Omega right then, and try the chewables, because they are delicious. I mean, I eat the chewables every single day. And so that's the big bonus for February. And I personally placed an order for myself of just Omegas, and my son placed an order for himself just Omegas, even though we eat them 2 or 3 times a day. And you still get them. You still get the sample package with them, which is really exciting. And so I think hitting that hard with the Omegas, because you know, a lot of people, especially lead people, a lot of times when they're first coming in, they may only order the trio. And so the Omegas, just being able to target that group of customers. Are you thinking about, like Elaine said, you know, one of the things we talked about this morning is even printing off your customer genealogy. And I'm just going down through there and trying to, you know, target which one of these specialties or specials I want to talk to people about. Okay. Now, because of all that, we've got other single options that are going live this week. I mean, look at this. Okay, so we still have the Complete by the pouch that was in January. You can still order that for a single price. I mean, 1 bag. You can still get either the bags or the single sachets. You can also get 1 bag of Perform, and you can get 1 box of the bars, either the Chart Cherry or the dark chocolate. So again, you know, just after seeing what the single Complete did, I think this is going to make a huge difference. And again, they're going to track to see, you know, how this affects our bottom line. So we got lots and lots of fun things to share with our customers and with new people. And this just kind of highlights, you know, what we can send out. These are all the shareables that will be on the hub. All you have to do is go. They're all under what's new on our boards, which is really exciting. And aren't they pretty? I love pretty. Okay. So now they're doing what they're calling a surprise and delight shopping tote. If for any reoccurring shipments of any of the one pouch that where they reorder, while supplies last, they're going to send them this shopping tote and a thank you note. So, I don't care what it is. People love to get stuff in the mail, and any kind of surprise is fun. So, but the big caveat is while supplies last. That's what they said, because, and they didn't, do you remember, Lane, did they say how many they had? I don't think so either. So anyway, that's not going to thrill everybody, but it might push some people's buttons. So, okay. They spent a lot of time talking about Tower Garden, and especially from these helping to get it into school. That was a big part of it. That's what they're talking about over here with the Flex bundle in the curriculum. I'm sure most of you know that when that we have free curriculum that literally goes from preschool through college, that goes right along with having Tower Gardens in classrooms. And personally, I think I have it at 23 or 24 classrooms in the state of Indiana, and then I have 12 in a college, and I have 4 in the Lilly daycares. So they go everywhere, and they're doing them on top. So that's kind of what this whole message was about when they're talking about the curriculum that goes along with it. And there's a special Green Bronx bundle that they talk about from Stephen Risk. That's just a sample of what the school Tower Garden pricing, the order form looks like. And there's 2 different bundles. And of course, Stephen Risk goes all over the world sharing these towers. And then down here at the bottom, what they're talking about is putting them in, like they're in the New York Yankee Stadium. They have Tower Gardens. Of course, they have them in O'Hare Airport in Chicago. So if you're interested in that, there's all kinds of information that we can get you if you're interested in looking into putting Tower Gardens in schools, which is, that's a great way. There's nothing like when the kids come home from school, especially elementary age kids, and tell their mom that they picked a salad off of their Tower Garden at school for S week for salad. So that's really fun. Here they're talking about Qualifiers Day, which I am just ecstatic that personally that they brought back to me. It's an incredible picture of grace. And I'm sure each one of you know that on Qualifiers Day, if you can help, if you have something that needs to be shored up from the month before, you have to call in those orders, but you can place the orders the next day. So for February, our Qualifiers Day will be March 1st. And on March 1st, if we have someone that's close to a bonus or to any qualification, that we can place orders then and just call and have them move back. And that kind of gives, again, I'll put these things in the comments. The big one in the green is for the United States, and the other one is for Canada, because they have some different numbers. Okay, I gotta move that thing again. Okay. And now one of the most exciting parts for us is talking about conference in April. Conference is in Phoenix. Phoenix in April is about as perfect a weather as you're going to get. I mean, we've been there many times. I'm a foodie, so what really makes me happy about Phoenix is that the food is phenomenal, and you can walk everywhere. The conference center is surrounded by really great hotels, and I mean, they all say like within blocks, and you're going to want to walk anyway because it's that beautiful. So we have until February 19th to buy our conference tickets for $100. After that, it goes up to $150. But what they're talking about this year, so you really want to do that, because I'm going to show you in a minute, there's really exciting things that are going to happen. But this was a big part of what they were talking. There are many people in our business, if you've been around for a while, that may have won a ticket at some point, and they had already paid for one for some reason, that they had an extra ticket. And if you have an extra ticket that you have not used, especially after the pandemic, if you already have one that you can, now that you can't attend, that you have one from before, but you can't attend Phoenix, you can either resell it or they even will allow you to return it to the company and they will get you a refund, which is huge. And also, if you have a voucher for this in any way, so it's whether you had a ticket or you have a voucher for a ticket. I know I've had several of both at different times. You can, again, either transfer it to another. If you've already bought your ticket, that's what I'm sorry, that's what this means. If you've already bought your ticket, you can transfer your voucher to another person, or you can use it for Phoenix. But this conference is going to be the last time you're going to be able to use any carryover tickets that you already have. Does that make sense, or do I need to keep talking about that? That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So talking about Phoenix, oh my gosh, I'm thrilled about this. We used to call them breakout sessions, and now they're calling them learning labs. And they're going to be offering 5 different learning labs for people on Wednesday. No, this is Thursday. The 20th is Thursday today. Yeah. And so we have to sign up for the labs. Let me kind of go over them and then we'll talk about it. The first one is going to be a new partner startup. And it says, oh brother, I'm sorry. Help your new team members to be successful from the first day, from day one to qualifying, to being PB qualified. And so those 2 people, Elisa Harriman and Angela Center, or Conter, I guess, are going to be doing that session. Or if you've already, that's if you have brand new team members, or if you want to do lab 2 back to your left, if you'd rather focus on customer obsession in your first year, there are 3 different people that are going to be presenting there, which is building on the customer journey and from day one. So the cool thing is you get to pick 2 labs. So if you're new, I would sure pick 1 and 2 personally. Lab 3 is for Mastermind Month. This is another great one, and it's going to be with our own Stacy Whitmer and Wendy McGlon, and they're going to talk about how to make just tips, tricks, and inspiration to make each month more successful than the last. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. And then lab number 4 is only for SSCs and QNMDs, and it's with this incredible motivational speaker, John Gordon. And I mean, we can't even get into those. It's just for SSC and QNMD. So we're hoping that our people are going to go and take great notes so they can share with us what they learn, right? And then, of course, lab 5 is going to be on growing tower gardens. And even Tim Blank, who was the creator of the Tower Garden, and Stephen Ritz, who is the founder of the Greenbox machine and has taken towers all over the world, they're going to be sharing. So everybody gets to pick 2 of the labs, but we're going to have to sign up. We have to sign up for them. And you have to have already, you can't sign up unless you've already signed up for conference and bought a ticket. So does that make sense? So you have the option of picking lab, new partner startup. You can do customers. You can focus on mastering your month. You can focus on Tower Gardens. And if you're an SSC or a QNMD, you can go to John Gordon's incredible speech. So lots of fun things in addition to food in Phoenix. And speaking of even more fun, on Thursday night, the night after the labs, because this was so successful, I guess, at one of the last conferences, they're going to do a night of networking and party. They're going to have all kinds of food, music, all kinds of things, and it will be a great way to kick off conference from 7 to 9 p.m. on Thursday night. So now the question comes, I'm sure going. I've got my ticket, I've got my plane ticket, I'm going. So are you going? And if you're going, who on your team or whose sideline is going with you? Rooms, if with 4 people in a room, it's incredibly doable. Like I said, there's absolutely no downside to having conference in Phoenix and to what's available. I mean, it's really affordable, and the monetary investment is not even a fraction of what you're going to get emotionally, getting to be with. There's just nothing like being in the room. Absolutely. And the partnerships that you make, the connections, And with not only with your people that you're bringing and with our team as a whole, that's Team Extreme, but also just with corporate, people that you meet, at the restaurant. I've made lots of connections of people that I follow on Facebook and was able, we'll set it up beforehand, I'm dying to meet you in person and give you a hug, and it's there, like I said, it's just it's our Super Bowl, okay, with no one getting hurt. Okay, so anyway, I hope that inspires you, and I'm going to stop my share. And okay, so does anyone have, okay, first of all, how many people have already got your either plane ticket or your hotel room? Got Elaine and Sandy. Me. Okay, and Precious says, wait a minute. Okay, we got, can you look in the comments, Elaine? Or we can open it back up to everybody. Some people I have already bought their ticket. And also there is a level up that now they're going to be doing, instead of doing, for those of you who've been around, we always had the Pajama Regional. And now instead of that, we're going to have level up several times a year. And so right now, if you buy a level up ticket for $75, you get the $100 conference ticket included. I'd already bought my ticket because that really ticked me off. But anyway, that's an incredible deal, because it was $75 just for level up. So you're going to save $100. So I can't recommend enough doing that.
Brenda, I think Precious and Karen have their hands up. Precious, do you want to share?
Oh, no, I was just saying yes to having my flight and my hotel. I just got to get my conference ticket.
Okay, awesome.
Well, then you can do the level up too. We'll have it at your house.
We can do that, actually.
Yeah, that would be great, because that would be good. Let's do that. Because I can't, they level up just for what we just saw, we're watching the level up show, and you could see how incredible it is. And that's just a fraction.